of munition boxes, or this type of boxes that we use as a terrain are very common as a terrain for Warhammer 40,000. So I will do these ones in green, the one with the Aquila, and I will do the Mechanicum ones in red, and the Inquisition ones will go in black. Okay, so let's crack and let's start working on them. So base colors I will use for the green ones, I will go for a quite dark green and a little bit of military green, so we can use, for example, Castellan green. Okay, it's a great thing. I know that I have primed all this terrain in metallic. To be fair, you can prime them in any color that you want, but this will help me with the Aquila. Okay, so we are going to apply a thin layer of green here on the box, a thin layer of red on the other boxes, and so on. Okay, so I will do that. Sometimes you will need to do 2 layers if you want a clean job, and let's go. Okay, so I apply the base coat and I'm back. Once we have done the base coat, now I'm going to apply Agarus Dunes to make the gold. Okay, if you don't have Agarus Dunes, you can apply any gold, but for me it's faster to do that. Okay, very fast, easy. And here, yeah, I'm not, if I go a little bit out, I'm not too concerned. Okay, like that. And once dries, is like this one. Okay, I just prepare one dried. So next step we are going to do is to do a wash with Agrax Airshade. Okay, I have done this. We do this on the greens, and I did also some on red. This is the finalized one with the wash. Okay, but here you have, I will do as well a red with you. So what we do is we just I hold it like that, and I do all the facings except where I have my finger. Then we wait that dries, and we do the side where I have the finger. Okay, so you can see it's quite fast. We just do the wash. The only thing that can take time, is that you need to wait that this dries. Okay, for doing any other layer. You can go generous. You don't need a clean job. You just want this really to have a nice wash. Okay, and once you have done the wash, you have a nice element of terrain, right? So we have it like that. I will drop it somewhere for drying. Okay, we can do, no, I do 2 online on the video, so you can see how fast it is. I'm only missing one side, but you can see that I go fast. Here you want really to put some on the metal part, especially to make it a little bit dull. And this, because I have the symbol of the Mechanicum, I decided to go in red, and the other ones in green. And I did the ones with Inquisition, I don't do washes, right? Because it makes no sense. If I did some in, these are drying, but I did some in this color, in this type of gray, and I did a wash with Nuln Oil, okay, instead of using Agrax Airshade. So it's up to everybody, but at the end the idea is the same for all of them. So you just apply a wash, and what I will do on the one from the Inquisition, I will just wash where I have the Inquisition symbol. The black is Corvus black, so it makes no sense to wash it. And I just give some different tones or colors depending on the symbol I have on the boxes, just to give a little bit of distinctive and not to make all the boxes exactly the same. For example, these ones, the only thing we are going to do is I wash the gold to make it dull. I don't care if I go out of the gold or I go out of the red. So I just want to have a nice shading here. You can see very fast. To be fair, normally this is my point of view, but on an element of terrain, I try to look for fast techniques. Only I go slow only when I want to test techniques that I will use later on the Mintos. But you can see wash is done. So next step, we are going to do some weathering. Taking here two examples to do the weathering. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do with weathering is I'm going to make like cheap paint, and I'm going to make like if it's a scratch. Okay. So I'm going to use for that some lighter green. We can use, for example, we have used Castellan on this one. Castellan green, I think was called. Now I'm going to look for example, Elysian green, the green one. Okay. We are going to take a sponge. We make some irregular breaks on the sponge. I'm going to take some green. Okay. Now what we do is we take here a tissue, remove some, and remove some. I test that I'm doing dots, and we are going to start applying this. This is too much. Okay, I apply too much. If I apply too much, clean it up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to remove a little bit more, and we go. Now it's better. Okay, so we can go like that. Okay, and you want to, of course, you can go heavier on the borders. So it's the alternative to do the dry brushing, just to put some, like it's the paint have been chipped a little bit. Now we are going, later on we are going to do the metallic. Okay, but first I want to do this, because first normally when you create scratches or damages on the boxes, you will do something like that. Okay, so you can go heavier at some points, but be careful that you do it in all the different facings. Okay, you can see quite fast. So with that we can do the green on all the. So we will keep it to do the green on all the boxes. Okay, so this how looks like what we have done the green. Keep the sponge in upside. Now we're going to take another sponge. Okay, and I'm going to take here I will use dark orange. Okay, for the red I want to use 12 layer orange. You can use, if not, Evil Sun Scarlet is another option, but I think to do that we can go with this, and I try to remove the pen. It's like doing a dry brushing, but instead of with brush we use the sponge, and then this one is more difficult to put. Okay, let's go here. It's not that visible as the green we have used before. You can see we have some, and of course you can go heavier. I will suggest that you do each box. You can use some box more weathered than others. Okay. You don't need to weather this sponge. I took it a little bit too small, but we just staple. Okay. I'll take. Okay, this is too much. Terrain is the best place to test all these techniques. What you can get practice. I think. Okay, let's keep this aside. Let's take another sponge. I will take it bigger this time because it was too small, the previous one. Okay, this is going to be water. Now we are going to take, I suggest we use first a dark metallic. So I'm going to use Leadbelcher. Okay. Again, same operation. You can use any sponge that you have available. I'll test it here first. Okay, so that we are good. I'm going to go even top of the eagle in that case. You see, you will get the sensation of a scratch. Okay. You can even use, if you want, a little bit of black. Okay, and this one I will say it's okay for me. Okay, it's something, to be fair, I just do this mainly for tabletop, and I want to go for fast techniques, right? So I don't want to really invest a zillion time on them. I want something that is efficient, looks nice on tabletop, okay, and to have them ready. So I prefer, it's better to have something fast and basic. Okay, and here we have two boxes. So these are the two ones I will show you now finished. Okay, so this is how they look like from the sides. Okay, one is more weathered than the other. This from the top, and I think this will make good boxes for tabletop. The only thing we are missing here is to do what we can do if the symbol is supposed to be painted in. Okay, we can imagine that the symbol is not. Yeah, there is two options. So the symbol is a metallic part, and here we can do another wash to make it darker, to make it even darker. Or if the symbol is supposed to be painted, you can put some how it's called this. I forgot. Some you can use some sponge to make it to make some red. So like if the silver is being chipped off. But this is mainly the techniques I will use. So like that we can do. This one. Well, it's not dry, so I cannot work on this one, but I will do as well the same type of process. Some boxes you can leave it more weathered, and others you can leave it less weathered, but this is how they will look like. Okay, that's again same techniques on the blues and on the other ones that I have done. So I hope you find this one interesting. It's a really fast paint job, and just to show you how to do this type of boxes in a fast way and in a way that they look good on tabletop. So yeah. As usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye!